Redeemed. How I love to proclaim it. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Welcome to Bible on the Go with Dr. Dan. One of my favorite hymns in all of the church is this song, Redeemed, by Fanny Crosby. Fanny Crosby, who's known as the Queen of Gospel Hymn Writers, lived from 1820 to 1915, and she wrote over 3,000 poems, many of which went into hymns. And she's in, like, for example, this hymn is published in 176 hymnals. And she was so popular that the publishers didn't want so many of her songs to be by the same author. So she published them under some 200 pseudonyms. And what a great poet she was. Many of the songs that we know were written by Fanny Crosby. And this one is a real treasure. It was written in 1882, and like we said, is published in 176 hymnals. The first verse, redeemed how I love to proclaim it, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, redeemed through his infinite mercy, his child and forever I am, reminds me of that great passage in Ephesians 2:8. For you are saved by grace through faith. And this is not from yourselves. It's God's gift so that no one can boast. The next verse in Redeemed says, I think of my blessed Redeemer. I think of him all the day long. I sing, for I cannot be silent. His love is the theme of my song. Reminds me of Ephesians chapter 3:19, and to know Christ's love that surpasses knowledge, so that you may be filled up with the knowledge of God. And then the last verse, I know I shall see in his beauty the King in whose law I delight, who lovingly guardeth my footsteps and gives me a song in the night. Reminds me of 1 John chapter 3, verse 2. We know that when he appears, we will be like him, because we will see him as he is. And everyone who has this hope in him purifies himself just as he is pure. Of course, glorious and grand refrain. Redeemed, redeemed, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed, redeemed, his child, and forever I am. Reminds me of a great text in Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. They conquered him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. What a song and what a gospel message that we all can share in, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Thanks for watching Bible on the Go with Dr. Dan. If you really like these videos, the best thing you can do is to hit that red button called subscribe. It's completely free, and as long as it's grayed out after you've clicked it the first time, you'll never have to click it again. And don't forget, I have a weekly devotional at BibleOnTheGo.org. And all you have to do there is click on the link that says Praise God. And there will be the daily devotional for each day. Praise God.